from the graveyard.
I keep you vicious, 6 inches when I'm switching from mark to ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spits prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like Mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing. When I aim at a misfit, his shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King's Arch wig split, give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them big cheers for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga right through my hood on go dating. Split the script from a strap erase. Somebody dropped in the middle of set. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. Got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga? That's my bitch. We done fucked around, and this some main shit, untaming shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it run blood stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down.
What up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. Talking is Tuesdays in the building. How everybody doing out there today?
Doing good, man.
All right. Let's see my co-host Ron Thomas. He's still smiling, so something's going right. We got Czar in the house. What up, Czar?
Hey, everybody.
I don't know what the fuck that means. And then we got Sports Angle in the building from the sports capital of the world.
Yep, the sports entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. You already know. The greatest city in the world, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Of course,
Haven't been there yet, but I got to get there.
Hey, you got to come down, man. I'll take care of you. Come on.
Hey, and of course we got no, wrong. I did it wrong. How did I do this? No, I didn't do it right. I'm gonna get it. See, I'm getting back.
It's live, folks. Anything can happen.
Right.
I know,
I'll
figure it out.
Czar fuck Ron name up again and say Ronnie Ron.
Czar,
you like to go out and come back in and change the name.
We got Ronnie Ron.
I did it already.
We got Ronnie Ron.
He fucked it up again.
Founder of 28-3 in the building, baby. What I talk to him, Ronnie Ron?
Keep on. Keep on.
Hey, we here today, baby. Listen, we talking trash ass players. As y'all know, each and every Tuesday, we here. Dalton, what up, Dalton? What you got, Ryan?
My trash head player for this week. I am so tired of seeing this man come back, then retire. Come back, then retire. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, LaMarcus, what his last name? Oh, it don't even matter. No, he did not retire anyway. Then come back.
You know it's Aldridge. Come on now.
Yes. This man, you take it up a spot could be for somebody else. You keep on coming out of retirement, going back, retired, then come back out of retirement again. It don't make no damn sense. Stay your ass out of the NBA from now on. Just stay home. Then,
that was it?
Yep.
All right, what you got, Czar?
We're gonna go to the Diamond. The Diamond is back, baby. Diamond Talk.
Shout out to the
Marion.
0-4 Phillies, man.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Find something else to talk about, man. Damn. Leave motherfucking
Yeah.
teams alone. Fuck going on with y'all?
Hey, it's a week-to-week award, man. So, the World Series runner-ups, coming out the gates 0-4. But they ain't alone. Another, I won't say World Series favorite, but a trendy pick to go to the World Series I'm seeing, and a definite playoff team, the Seattle Mariners, are also at 1-4. So, like I said, baseball, the good thing about baseball, it's a long season, but this is a week-to-week award. And, Philly and Seattle coming out the gates like pure garbage juice. That's how we do it. I will get to this other thing, but I see you're gonna have that as a question later. So shall I leave that alone for now?
You shall leave that alone. Yes, you should.
All right, we'll leave that alone. And I'm gonna leave that as my trash.
All
I
right.
get to the real trash later.
All right. What we got, Ian?
So I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Hornets of the NBA. I mean, they gave up 121 points and a blowout loss to Chicago Bulls. I mean, I could understand losing to a normal team, but you get blown out to a team like the Chicago Bulls. I mean, I don't know how that's possible to lose that badly to a team like the Chicago Bulls.
Chi-Town, baby.
And then the next night, they lose by near 20 points and let up over 125 points to Toronto Raptors. So if there's any team that has been trashed over the last week, it has been Charlotte. For being blown out by Toronto and Chicago, yeah, that's trash.
Well, those two teams are playing hard. They ain't playing. So,
Do we count the play in?
I don't count the play.
I don't count it.
It is for some people. I don't count the play in.
It counts it to fans of teams that are in the play-in.
Yeah, my trash ass play on the other hand. I got to give one out there to my Sixers for the performance they put up against the Milwaukee Bucks, the Philadelphia Phillies, which it look like they might win the day. But goddamn it,
about your Sixers, though, Dennis.
The Sixers ain't look too good the other day against Milwaukee.
Why not?
They ain't look like it was interesting. Just they ain't even look interested the other day, to be honest with you. They didn't look interested at all. But we still 2-2 against Milwaukee on the season, so it don't matter to me. And I'm not scared of Milwaukee. But we play Boston today, who I am scared of. So that's another thing for another day. Shane McMahon. Shane O'Mac! Shane, I seen you go out there hit that leapfrog, and your fucking niece said, no!
That hurt.
It was like that old school joint. I'm falling and I can't get up.
Pip down.
Distress. Help. That's just the rule out there to all you old ass wrestlers. All right? Are you old ass wrestlers? Stop fucking wrestling. All right, this is what it is. Don't think that you could just wake up, oh, it's WrestleMania. I got this, baby. I did my little workout. I don't need to go into a gym. Yes, you do. You need to take your old ass to the gym. Leader, stop wrestling. Just stop. Be an announcer or something.
I mean, shout out to Trish Stratus, though. Shout out to Trish.
Okay.
She's looking fine as hell, for her being Canadian and all. But hey, she looks really fine. 100%.
I knew you would see that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Ryan.
My certified player, Drew Holiday, had 51 points last week. 51. Back to you, Dennis.
Oh, all right. What you guys are?
You said 51.
Zara just want us to see the top of his bald ass head.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
You was playing with the signals. There you go. That's a lot better right there. Never mind. You went back to number one. I don't know what's up with you.
Shout out to Trace Thompson, platoon outfielder for the Dodgers. Didn't play the first two games. They put him in the lineup the third game, and he delivers not one, not two, but 3 home runs. He goes for the trifecta, you betcha. So shout out to Double T, Trace Thompson. Hopefully he gets more playing time because I do got him in my Dynasty League. Devil Rays 4-0. Minnesota Twins 4-0. So on the other side of things, they both coming out the gate strong. And then to the NBA, just real quick, shout out to the Phoenix Suns, 5 wins in a row. Kevin Durant is back. And look out for Phoenix. I wouldn't want to play them in the first round if I'm a couple of teams and they know who they are. Look out.
The Clippers or the Warriors.
There you go. So
maybe the Lakers.
Yeah, yep. You know what I'm saying? And good looking, Josh. Shout out to chicken sausage and ground turkey, baby.
Meal prep. Meal prep Czar. You know what I mean?
When I'm sizzling.
Meal prep Czar, man. If y'all want to get any
Giants killing the White Sox, yeah, Josh. There you go.
If you want to get any meal prepping tips out there, you go to Czar. He'll meal prep you. You'll be all right. What you got over there, Ian?
My certified player is going to go back to the NBA, and that's a player over the last month has had 5 30-point games, and that's Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, out there in Minnesota. I mean, he has really been stepping up over the last month. So I got to give my props to Anthony Edwards for doing what he's doing in Minnesota right now. So props to him.
Yeah, that's cool. My certified player goes out to UConn. Shout out to UConn for winning the NCAA tournament. They deserved it.
Yeah, they played strong.
Played strong. I'm happy for those guys. But speaking of the NCAA tournament, we got to go on to it because y'all know I named the show, which is one of my new favorite songs. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Fuck them, is what I wanted to say at the end, but And I'm going to start with Czar. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, just out there having fun and taunting one another, but the media taking it to another level. That's what we're talking about. Czar, go ahead. Tell us how you feel, Czar.
Or according to some people, I don't see it. Y'all watch the media. Anyway, so I don't even know where to begin, man. All right, so let's just jump into it. Let me just get this off my chest. So for one,
tell them how you feel, bro. Tell them how you feel.
For one, kudos to Miss Clark. No problem with her at all. Mm-hmm. She did the damn thing. She been balling. Kudos player of the year. She had no problem with it. They interviewed her. She had no problem with it. It's competition. So this is not about her. This is about you ignorant mofos. It's 2023, and people out there are still ignorant with double standards and racism. One night she does oh man, she put 40. She taunted. Man, she's competitive. Great for basketball, women's basketball. Angel Reese comes and do it. Oh man, she's hood, she's ghetto, she's classless. This doesn't belong in women's sports. And Dennis's voice. Fuck wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? And I hate going there. I've been in chats. I've been on so many different posts. This is the year. We live in social media now. So every post I go into, I see these ignorant people saying the same shit. Classless, ignorant. But when you go reply to those people that I don't know, and every single one of them I replied to and said, what about when she did it? What happened? I still ain't got a reply back from none of these ignorant mofos on there yet. So to me, I don't want to hear none of these. And Ian know, and that's my homie. He know when I say white people, he know what I mean by that, and all my white partners know what I mean by that when I say white people. Quit with the bullshit. Don't act like it ain't a double standard. Don't act like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't out there. Because everybody sees this shit. It's out there. Right. So until y'all better yourselves and educate yourselves, shout out to the homie Gerard. If I'm saying his name, Jared.
Yeah, Jared.
You know, but I'm learning one of the realest white boys that I'm learning to know. You know what I'm saying, that put this shit out there when he was in a group chat. You know, he even had to disown family because of their ignorance to this day. Like, the shit is silly. So, I definitely wanted to go there. And then before I'm going to let everybody else jump in, and I'm not a Trump guy at all, but this Joe Biden keeps, I try to give this man a chance. This man keeps digging a hole. How the hell are you going to invite Iowa to the White House?
He didn't make the invite. His wife did.
It was
I
Jill
don't give a
Biden.
damn. He's the president. I don't know, Dennis. I don't want to hear it. I hear you, but I don't want to hear it. How the hell you invite Iowa to the? When did this happen? Why? Because the Miss Great White Hope lost, got taunted, thrown in her face. Oh, but we're gonna invite her to the White House. When does that happen? So to me, that's whack, and I'm glad Reese came out and said that shit was whack as well, because that shit was whack. Period. You know what I'm saying? So you know what, man? This dude, man, this is our president, bro. It's just, man, I could go on and on. Go ahead, somebody jump in there, bro.
First of all, I want to say this. It's competition. It's basketball. Some people make it more than what it was. She did it. She got over it. The other girl did it. Well, a young lady did it. Now y'all making a big thing out of nothing. It's competition. It's sports.
I mean, the way that I looked at it, and the way I'm always going to look at it, is that you have two college basketball players who are ultra competitive. They're two of the most competitive people on the court. And it was simply just a, you can't see me. John Cena, you can't see me. That's essentially what it was. It was just a competition. That's all it was. I mean, I get there's going to be people who are going to blow it out of proportion. And the people who are, I think, are absolutely stupid. The people who want to blow it out of proportion. But all it was just competition. The girls were laughing it off. They both even talked about the fact that it was no big deal. So therefore, it's not a big deal.
I agree with that, but it's just like, as I was just sitting back and I was thinking about it, I've been watching these ladies for a little while now, and I've actually been enjoying the NCAA women's tournament very much so this season. And I sit back and I look at it, and I'm like, Angel Reese been taunting any chance she got. Why is it now an issue? I mean, I seen her one game miss a fucking jump shot, get the rebound, miss the layup, get the rebound, put the shit back in, then get a girl the too small joint like Patrick Beverly did to fucking LeBron. I seen her do that. No issue. I've seen her do some things that she got text for that I know that guys wouldn't get text for. This is who Angel Reese is. She talks, she's gritty, but she comes to play. Her whole teammates love her. The opposing team loves her. So why does it have to be a situation where it's go down that she did the "you can't see me" back to Caitlin Clark? She got real love, but when Caitlin, and see, here's another thing nobody even says, and I like Caitlin Clark, but the game before, when she did the shit to South Carolina, she also did the disrespectful Ben Simmons shit to fucking Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson was sitting there at the key, and she's like, "Oh, I'll shoot it. Everybody here. Fuck out of here." Like, she wasn't guarding her. That's the same shit they do to Ben Simmons. She was not guarding Raven Johnson, and I was sitting there in the Zoom with the fellas, and I was like, "Raven, you gotta shoot." I'm just screaming that shit. Ryan was like, "Motherfucker, you keep yelling at Raven." I'm like, dog, she gotta shoot, dog. She gotta shoot. Like, ain't no point about it. She gotta shoot. Like, Caitlin just leaving you open. That mean they playing a fucking 4-5. You gotta shoot. She just disrespected you. Flagged you off. You can see the shit if you go back and watch the game.
Right.
She just straight flagged her off. Then she did the "you can't see me" after she put the buckets up. But Caitlin, like I said, Caitlin's a hell of a player. She coming back next year. Angel Reese is a hell of a player. They coming back next year. It's gonna be another fucking tournament next year that's gonna be even better. This thing will go on for a little bit now because they don't declare for the draft till they 22, and I think both of them young ladies is 20.
Right.
So we get another year or two of this. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, another 2 years.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. But for people to blow it out of proportion, to say this and say that, Just sit back, watch, and enjoy the goddamn game, man. God damn.
Right.
Ain't got to be all that, man. Y'all keep putting all these complications on these young ladies about, oh, you a lady, you can't do this. No, they fucking ball players, man. They ball players, and they came out here with emotion and grit, and they fucking practice all year to get to this fucking championship. And if they feel a certain way or want to make certain gestures, as long as they ain't fighting, I'm cool with it.
Right.
Well,
That's how I feel. They fucking ball players. And I love them. Keep playing ball. Fuck what they talking about. Fuck all of them.
Right. It's a real talk.
Meanwhile, how did y'all like the NCAA tournament? The last of it. The Final Four.
I mean, the women's side was a lot better than the men's. Let's just be real.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you can say that again. The women's had the better tournament than the men's.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that.
They get down and dirty and gritty. And I like that.
I don't know. For some reason, it just felt like it just was like it was more competitive. The fucking LSU girls put up 100 points. I don't know too many motherfucking college basketball games going to go 100 points.
Right.
Like a championship game.
It was nice. I mean, they were both good. I mean, like I said, the men's had probably the record for upsets. No number one seeds made it to the Elite Eight, let alone the Final Four. First time that's happened. So, yeah, it just made it a little more mysterious, and just, it gives more teams, especially in the future. Now you get hope. You just want to make the tournament. Before, like, trust me, when I watched 80s, 90s, when those 16 seeds had to go play UNLV, Duke, Michigan, even Indiana a couple times when we had a powerhouse, you can see it's like a boxing match. You can see in warm-ups how and all they are of the Fab Five or of Stacey Augmon and Larry Johnson. Like, they lost before they played. And those average games, the one seeds are winning by 30, 40. So nowadays, these cats coming in there, they ain't scared, bro. Like, I mean, this is, the number 2 is 15. That's the same. That's even happening regularly now. The 15 beating the 2, and that's shit damn near the same, in my opinion. So, it makes for some good basketball. You got to go in there, man. If you're going to make the tournament, don't be happy to just, you made it. You got to go in there with, if you got good confidence. I try to tell my son, confidence and mental is everything. You can have the skill, but if your mental is whack, you ain't going to succeed. So this is going to help, smaller schools like that, especially with Florida Atlantic and what they did. So I like it.
Okay. All right. How you feel, Ian?
I mean, I feel kind of around the same way. I mean, when it comes to that situation. I mean, when it comes to 16, 15, 14, I mean, it's always great seeing an upset, especially when Loyola Chicago, they went all the way to the Final Four a couple years ago. That was a big upset, underdog story there. UNLV back in the day, beating Duke in the national championship.
Those are some good stories. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Now that the NIL deals and the transfer portals, anything is possible.
Right.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
I want to see what these NIL deals look like, too.
A lot of the money.
It's definitely a lot of Skrillo.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, a lot of reasons to go to their team. That's for sure.
What you got for us, Ryan?
My first question: do you think any of the top O-linemen in the NFL draft will be a Hall of Famer? And who? Dennis.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say they're gonna be a Hall of Famer. They got to get on the field first. So I don't see nobody in this draft at all being a Hall of Famer.
Nobody. Czar.
I mean, I'll play the game. I mean, because I like to scout. I like to watch. Barring injury, I can see 3 guys being Hall of Fame type players. Obviously, my guy from Northwestern, who's the best in the draft, Mr. I don't say his last name, Skoronski. I watched him play. We played him. I mean, he's a corn-fed, beast. Like the dude, pancakes. Like he's amazing. And I actually think Ian. I think the Bears are going to actually draft him, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of Paris Johnson as well. I like him. And again, it's a Big Ten. I could be
From the
biased.
Buckeyes.
Yeah, and I actually think Tennessee is going to draft him. And then I'm gonna go with your boy Ron. I mean, the dude. Again, I'm just looking at size. I'm looking at their athletic ability at the size and their demeanor. And I think Broderick Jones is another chance to be a all-time great as well. And I actually see the Jets picking him up, and that'll be a really good pickup.
Okay.
They could use that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I really think there's only one, and that's Skronsky from Northwestern. I think he might be the best offensive lineman in this upcoming draft. But to say Hall of Famer, that is a big reach. I really don't look at any offensive lineman heading into a draft and saying they're going to be a Hall of Famer. But, I mean, I'll look at the number one pick. I'll look at CJ from Ohio State, and I wouldn't even say he's a Hall of Famer, heading into this draft. So
this what they do. This what NFL Network do. They pick
so
out.
in other words, this is what the media does to create hype.
Right.
And they fail every single time.
Right. This what they've been doing forever.
And now you know why I don't watch ESPN and NFL Network and any of that shit.
Mm-hmm. They find the guys who they like, and they said, well, he might be okay, or he might be a Hall of Famer, or he might be decent.
Yeah, I don't do that.
But NFL been doing it forever.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't do that. I'm not Mel Kiper. I'm not going to make 1,000 wrong predictions and be happy about one.
Wait a minute. Say that name one more time for the people in the back.
Look, I'm not Mel Kiper, all right? I'm not going to be a guy that makes 999,000 predictions and only get 2 right. Okay?
Right. But they love him. I mean, I used to like what you call him, Mike Mayock.
Me
used
too.
to love Mike Mayock.
I used to like him until he became the Raiders GM and kind of got exposed as the Raiders GM.
I don't think he got exposed. I just don't think he got to do what he wanted to do. I don't think he got exposed.
Same with John Gruden, too. John Gruden's QB camp. Oh, yeah, real nice.
Well, like I said, Mel Kiper been doing it for years.
Years and years and years.
If it's Dr. Z, I'll listen to him. But Mel Kiper, no.
Who knows Dr. Z?
Tell them, man.
Dr. Z, he was one of the original mock draft experts. He was one of the original guys that would write, mock drafts and would go through listings back in the 80s and 90s. He actually knew what he was talking about. Very smart guy. Mel Kiper, nah.
My next question. Rank the top quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Right now. Czar.
Yeah, when you say top, what do you mean top? Like, I mean top
5? 1 through 5.
Well, top. Well, one and two. Well, I just name them. I ain't even gonna go there.
Right.
So number 5, we're gonna go backwards. Number 5, we're gonna go with Dennis's boy Hurts. I do want to see him do it another year. I don't like ranking guys after one great year, but I'm gonna leave him at 5. I'm gonna put him at 5 for now. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Justin Herbert. And I think he has all the talent in the world. And I think Kellen Moore is going to be a big difference maker. And then number 3, we're going to go with Lamar Jackson. Lamar. Number 2, Joe Burrow.
Uh-oh.
And then number 1, Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm just playing. Patrick Mahomes.
Your list a little different than mine. I'm taking Justin Herbert out of that list that you have, and I'm putting in Josh Allen.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I got. So since you said that real quick, I did have Josh 6, Dak 7. Like as I've been saying, I have those 2 quarterbacks right next to each other, but just out of the top 5. But go ahead.
Dennis.
Yeah, I already went. Let's go in.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that Patrick Mahomes is number 1, and 2 through 5 can be whoever. Patrick Mahomes is right now the
don't be doing Burrow like
undisputed
that.
number
Don't
1.
do Joe Burrow like that.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes is the undisputed number 1 right now. To
Yeah,
be
but
the
1
man,
and 2, 1 and
beat
2 are set though. 1 and 2, in my opinion. I almost was gonna say Lamar, but because it was his health. 1 and 2 though, you got to respect that. That's no brainers to me.
Yeah.
That's all
I'm
saying.
But to me, Mahomes is 1. The rest of them, who cares?
What you got, Ryan?
I got Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrows, then Lamar, then the quarterback for the Chargers.
I don't know.
You got the same as me. Who's number 5?
You number 5.
Number 5. I got you with your boy, Dennis.
Hey, we got the exact same 5.
Got the same as
Well, like Zara said, I got this. See where he do it again this year.
We'll find out. We will be soon to find out.
My next question
Better not draft you in fantasy either, so.
Is the window closing for the Golden State Warriors to win another championship, Dennis?
I'm gonna say right after the Grizzlies eliminate. But the way it's looking, Phoenix might eliminate their ass first.
So you got Phoenix.
All I'm gonna say is, from the way it's looking right now, they will not make it to a conference championship. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say somebody gonna eliminate. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I was kind of shocked. I mean, they won it last year. Credit. And that's it. It's a wrap. I mean, we've seen it. They only last for so long, and they've had it on and off going on 10 years almost, about 8 years. But yeah, no. It's it. I mean, it's a wrap. I think they can win in the first round. I think the only team they can beat, and people don't agree with me, people on the Sacramento train. Sacramento is a first round exit, no matter who they play. The Warriors better hope they get Sacramento. If they don't, I think they lose in the first round.
So we knew you was gonna say that. You don't like no team in California.
Yeah, but I'm saying the Warriors can beat Sacramento though. I don't want that.
So to really answer the question, is the dynasty over in Golden State? The answer is yes, but for a different reason. A dynasty is over when majority of your core is no longer in its prime. Steph, Clay, Draymond, they're all in their early 30s at this point. They've been in here for almost a decade now at this point. So when you really stop and analyze Clay, you analyze Steph, and you analyze Draymond, their prime is done. So with their prime being done and them being the core, unless Jordan Poole steps up, unless somebody that's on the younger side steps up, Golden State's era is over. So to kind of back up Czar's point, yes, they'll beat Sacramento. It'll be a good first round. They'll beat Sacramento. Send them home with a participation trophy, and then they'll lose to Memphis in the second round. That's the way it's going to be.
Ian, Chris Mullin is not coming through that door anytime soon.
Okay.
No, Mitch Richmond, Tim Hardaway, those guys aren't coming in. No, they're not.
I want to ask y'all this: Phoenix Suns, they've been playing some good basketball. Will they take on the Warriors in the first round?
The Warriors better hope not. They don't want that Kevin Durant smoke.
No, the Kings are 4 games ahead of the Suns, so no.
So
but the Warriors, it could be Phoenix 4, Warriors 5.
Nah, you know what? I really don't see it.
I'm saying, but it's depending on how these last few games play out.
10 games.
Golden State does not want that smoke.
Right. So
right now, 4 through 9 is a 2-game race.
Right.
All right. So give me the top 5 teams.
In the West?
In the
West.
Oh, I'm sorry. 5 through 9 is a top. 5 through 9 is a 2-game race. So top 5 teams in the West are the Nuggets, the Grizzlies, the Kings, the Suns. Then you got the Clippers, Warriors, Clippers and Warriors got the same record. The Lakers are a half game behind the Clippers and Warriors, and so is the Pelicans a half game behind the Clippers and Warriors. And the Timberwolves, which are 9, are 2 games behind the Clippers and the Warriors.
So what I finna say, they don't match up good with the Nuggets. Why? The Nuggets got a big man. The Warriors don't got no big man to go toe to toe with him. Yes or no?
Maybe that's if he go toe to toe. See, he don't always go toe to toe as a big man.
I mean, let me
Last time he went toe to toe, they was in a well, it wasn't even him that went toe to toe. Hell, so I can't even say last time he went toe to toe. Last time the Denver Nuggets went toe to toe, they was in a bubble. Don't nobody really count the bubble. So
my next question: name your top 5 center in the NBA right now.
I mean, what's a center?
I know what a center is.
What I'm going by is this is a different game. I'm going by where they're playing now. If they're playing at 5, I'm putting them as a 5.
All right. So I'm just messing around.
Huh?
No, he's really a 4 at this point.
But is he playing as a 5 right now? I'm asking Zar.
I don't think so. AD, no.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Starting center.
So he's number 3.
So all right. So my top 5. Number 1 is the MVP, Joel Embiid. Number 2, Nikola Jokic. Number 3, I got to go with AD, Anthony Davis.
I agree with that. What you got next?
4 and 5, that's actually a lot tougher. I want to be biased and put somebody like Nikola Vucevic on there just because he's one of my favorite players to watch. But if I got to be unbiased here, I got to say 4 and 5. I could put Sabonis on there, DeMontis Sabonis. Okay. He could definitely be up there.
Okay.
And then, you know what? I got to go with Bam Adebayo.
All right. What you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, same. Joker and Embiid, they go back and forth. I still think Embiid gonna win MVP, but I still think Joker is an overall better complete center because he does everything. But regardless, they're 1-2. Anthony Davis playing center this year is 3. My 4 and 5, you had it originally. I have Sabonis and Vucevic. I could have put Cat there, but since he didn't play most of the year, I put him at 6. I'm gonna give Sabonis and Vucevic because they pretty much played all year and are big important pieces to their team.
I like Bam better, so I'm going Bam.
Then who?
Bam number 5.
Okay.
So you agree with the 4, Sabonis 4, or take Vucevic out?
No,
I agree with Vegas. I'm going Vucevic. I'm going Bam at the 5. I'm not going with Vucevic.
No, but who'd you have 4?
4 was the Sabonis.
But see, typically Anthony Davis and Sabonis usually don't play center. So typically, if you were to take those 2 out, then you throw in Vucevic and probably Cat as legitimate real centers that play center their whole career.
Yeah.
The next question: name a NFL team you think will draft Jalen Carter, and do you think he is a difference maker? Dennis.
Should I say it?
Yeah, then getting all that nice stuff.
That's what you're going to say. So why the fuck do I say it? Shit, you know what I'm going to say. I've been saying it for the beginning. I want both of them Georgia Bulldogs right there in the middle.
No.
I'm going to get my wish.
I come back to you.
Right on Ian's show. I'm going to get my wish. Both of them Georgia Bulldogs. You see all the shit they talking about them. They keep talking shit about it every other week. Keep on talking. We're going to draft him at 10. Keep on talking.
Czar.
And if we don't get him at 10, I think we need to move
No,
back.
I mean, I think if he was there, y'all could take him. I just don't think he'll be there. I think he's going to go 7 to the Detroit Lions, who I think they're going to go. I think they're going to
First
go.
off, the Lions
Detroit
aren't
gonna get-
7. So
Detroit going to get both of them Samoan
No, I
boys.
got them trading up, Ian.
They trading up for a fucking defensive lineman?
wait, why would you trade up if you can get him at 6?
No, I'm telling you.
I don't
No,
get
they're
the
going to
logic
trade.
there.
I'm saying they're trading down for a quarter. Somebody's going to jump in front of them to get a. See, I did my mocks. See, we ain't went over our mocks. So y'all confused with what I'm
that's
saying.
weird, but all right.
So so Detroit's going to be at 7. Just trust me, and they're going to take Jalen Carter. There's a reason they're drafting him at number 7. That's just my. Once we do our mock stuff, then you'll see what I'm saying. Now I could change that because I have tweeted.
Who you got trading up to get him at 6?
The Raiders.
Well, it's got to
Oh,
be
the
the Raiders
Raiders?
using your logic.
The Raiders.
That would be dumb as hell.
I'm
That's
just
the
telling
Raiders.
you.
I mean, you're
Well,
jumping
that's
in
the
one
Raiders, though.
spot.
For a quarterback.
That's kind of dumb, but all right.
Hey, y'all did some dumb shit.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
that's what
It happened. Y'all went on one spot for a quarterback, right?
for a quarterback.
At least
eh?
it was 3 to 2, not 7 to 6, though.
Hey, man.
I mean, that's kind of later. To
When
do.
the last quarterback is there and he might go, and Detroit may, and now Detroit could take a quarterback, and I'm sure Detroit gonna play that game. You want this quarterback? You want this fourth quarterback of the 4 that are going? You better swap and give
I mean,
us.
if you got a top 10 quarterback on your team, you shouldn't draft one in the first round.
Hey, man, you know they don't believe in Jared Goff. They never have.
All right. So when they believe in Jared Goff and don't draft a quarterback, just come back to me.
Oh yeah, of
Well,
course.
what you
It's a
got?
mock draft. It's a mock draft. But yeah, but to answer your question, he will be an impact player too.
What you got going in?
Well, first off, we're basing this off the fact that the Bears even have a chance of getting Jalen Carter at 9. He will not be there at 9.
Y'all do got a chance.
Jalen Carter's not going to be there at 10. So the Eagles ain't getting Jalen Carter. He's not even going to be there. We don't know where Jalen Carter's going to go.
Where are you going?
He's going to be staying in Georgia. He's going to be going to the Atlanta Falcons at 8.
That'd be a
He's
good
going to be
move, though.
staying in Georgia. He's going to be an Atlanta Falcon.
But the Falcons don't draft Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, we did, sir. We did one last year. So keep on talking.
Falcons don't draft Georgia Bulldogs. They will skip by.
He will not fall past 8, no matter if it's the Lions at 6, no matter if it's the Seahawks at 5, Cardinals at 3, Falcons at 8. It doesn't matter. He's not dropping past 8.
Seahawks will probably do something even crazier as well.
I could see Seattle drafting the quarterback from Florida.
But why though? And first off, he's not even going to be there. But let's just call it.
You think somebody's gonna pick him up?
Anthony Richardson is going to be going pick number 4. That's where he's going to be.
Hey, my fault, Ian. My fault, Ian. Actually, my fault. I'm looking at my mock because I didn't mess with it so much. No, I do got Detroit staying, getting them at 6. I have the Colts taking Anthony Richardson at number 3.
Right, Anthony Richardson.
At number 3, though.
Nah, the Colts ain't moving up for no black quarterback. Y'all done lost your damn mind.
See, this is what I see the Colts doing. They're going to
but it does make sense though. I'm not gonna say it's not a good move for the Colts. It's definitely a good move for the Colts to go get him because you just did Jalen Hurts, so you already know how to move with a mobile quarterback with feet. That's Shane Stechler. So I can see that happening. Only problem is the Colts have not drafted a black quarterback in their existence.
What?
Right.
So, well, at least not the first round. At least not the first round. But so, we'll see.
My next question.
Oh, wait. Before you do your next question, I'm sorry. OG had a question. It's a question for the panel. Do your team need to be in first place for a player to win MVP? Talking about the NBA.
No, you never had to be in first place. Nowadays, it don't. What matters? You have to. We've seen a 6 seed win it. You can't. I mean, there ain't no criteria. It used to be you'd have to be one of the best teams in the league. That usually typically meant a top 3 seed. If you look at all the MVPs in the 80s and 90s, I don't think any of them were lower than a 2 or 3 seed. but we have since seen a couple recently, which is Joker at 6, and I believe Russell Westbrook at 6 with a monumental triple double. So as of right now, I think 6 is the lowest. We've seen great players not get it at 8 or 9, which is like Kobe Bryant and Steph Curry. So maybe 6 is the cutoff. You're still a playoff team, and I don't know, but yeah. Anyway.
My next question: where do you rank Jason Kidd, the point guard? Czar.
Top 40, top 5 point guard, top 40 player.
Dang. Dennis.
Yeah, I'm going top 5 point guard.
He's definitely better than Steve Nash.
Magic, Z, Steph Curry.
Well, first off, Jason Kidd, I got him at number 6. To me, he's the second. He's at number 6. There's 5 point guards better than him.
Not Steve Nash.
And Steve Nash is one of them.
No, he's not.
You gonna stop
Steve
this
Nash
Canadian,
is better than Jason Kidd.
No, he's not. Not even
you
close.
gonna stop this Canadian love.
Not even close, Ian.
Yes, he is. 100%.
John,
You know they were trading for each other. Remember that, Ian?
Yes, I do know they were swapped for each other. Yes.
My next question: name your top 4 NBA team in the East you think have a chance to win a championship this year. Dennis.
Well, it's the top 4. There's the Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics, Philadelphia 76ers, and you got the Cleveland Cavaliers. But I'm gonna take Cleveland out. I'm gonna put the New York Knickerbockers in there. That's what I'm gonna do.
So,
yeah, the 3 is easy. Milwaukee, Boston, and Philly. But the 4 is a wild card, and it's going to be a team that's realistically, you take those 3 away, and you're like, out of the rest of the East, who could you see go to the championship, and you're not like, what the hell? And you would be what the hell if the Knicks made it or if Cleveland made it. The only team out there that you wouldn't say what the hell if they made it is Ian's Miami Heat. They're number 4.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, repeat the question, Ron.
Name your top 4 NBA teams in the East you think have a chance to win a championship this year.
So first is going to be the team that's going to win the finals, and that's Milwaukee Bucks. Number 2 is going to be a runner-up, and that's going to be Philadelphia. I say Boston, they'd be 3rd. And then the Brooklyn Nets. You know, I'm just kidding. I'm messing around. And I got the New York Knicks at 4. New York Knicks.
You got the New York Knicks.
New York Knicks, I got them at number 4. Yes.
Nope.
I don't see New York.
Me neither.
I mean, New York, they'll beat Cleveland in the first round. So the second round will be New York versus Milwaukee.
That even harder. I don't think they would touch Milwaukee.
They said name top 4. So my top 4 is the second round. So the second round will be Milwaukee versus New York, and it'll be Philly versus Boston. That's what it's going to be.
Okay. My next question: name a NBA matchup you would love to see in the playoffs this year. Czar.
One, hopefully that we'll get. We just talked about it. That's the Warriors and the Suns. I would love to see Kevin Durant smack up and eliminate his old team.
Yeah.
In the second round, I want Memphis versus Golden State. You know, that series last year in the playoffs was great, and getting a sequel to it would be fantastic. So I got to say Golden State and Memphis. That would be, to me, the matchup you got.
Yeah. I agree with that, but I got another one. Hold on, I got another one. I want the first round to be Miami versus Milwaukee. That's what I want the first round to be.
Wow.
I want Miami to beat up on Milwaukee a little bit, at least stretch them out to Game 7. That's what I want to happen.
So they to be tied.
That's why they're the
Tied
fourth
as
best team in
this.
the East.
I need them to be tied as a motherfucker. They be tied.
Wouldn't you want them to take on Boston though, and not Milwaukee?
I don't think they're gonna make it to 7. Maybe they'll make it to 6. I think the Hawks will make it to 7.
I mean, I'm just saying, in your scenario, Philly's got to take on Boston in the second round. So
yeah, we gotta take on Boston. I know.
So Boston versus Miami, they tire out Boston. You take them in the second round. Come on now.
That would be nice. Depends on if we win tonight. We win against Miami, Boston tonight. I feel better about that.
My last question. Name the top 5 NBA teams you think will have a top draft pick in the NBA this year. Dennis.
Detroit, Spurs, Houston. Who else would be? I got Charlotte. And you know what? I'm going to say Brooklyn. I'm going to say Brooklyn moved their peas up to the pot to get that 5th spot. No. Yeah, I'm going to say Brooklyn. No. You know what? I'm going to say OKC.
Oh, okay.
Zar, who you got?
So one team, so how the lottery works, it's a system, even though it's a random drawing, but certain teams have higher percentages of getting certain spots. Mm-hmm. So one team, usually teams are guaranteed top 3, but one could fall out, and there's going to be a team that's going to fall out of that top 3. Mm-hmm. And that will be, well, first at number 5 will be the Orlando Magic. The team who will fall out of the top 3, who'll come in at number 4, will be the San Antonio Spurs for tanking all fucking year, like I've been saying. So they're going to fall out of the top 3. Number 3 will be the Detroit Pistons. Number 2 will be the Houston Rockets. And the team that will take the Spurs spot and jump into the top 3 and get the number 1 overall pick and to team up with LaMelo Ball will be the Charlotte Hornets, the Victor sweepstakes winners.
Oh, you want Jordan to have it all, huh?
I don't think Jordan getting out of there, I think.
Jordan trying to sell the team.
Just right when they start balling.
They're only selling a portion of his stock. He ain't selling the whole.
But I'll give you my top 5.
All right, give me your 5, man.
At number 5, I got the Houston Rockets. Number 4, I got the Washington Wizards. Number 3, I got the Charlotte Hornets. Number 2, I got the Orlando Magic. And number 1, Detroit Pistons.
And who you got? Detroit Pistons taking who? The number 1.
I mean, it should be Scoot, but it's going to be Victor. So, yeah, it should be. I mean, it should be Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's the best prospect in this draft, but it's going to be Victor. He'll go number 1.
What position Scoot Henderson play?
He's a guard.
I think it'll be a forward, small.
Yeah, he's like a shooting guard, small forward kind of thing.
What is he, 6'6" or 6'8"?
He's like 6'7".
Yeah.
And to me, he's the best prospect in the upcoming draft. I mean, he'll go number 2, but he's the best prospect in this draft.
Back to you, Dennis.
Well, and that's all we have to say for tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Anybody got any last words?
Thank you to the fans. We would not be doing this. Like and share the show. Yeah.
Kellen Lane for the culture. Anything else?
Hey, always remember to drink water, folks. Stay hydrated.
I try to drink as much water as possible. I really do. Try to drink.